Let's break down what IGF-1 really is. The name stands for insulin-like growth factor 1. It's a powerful hormone that your body naturally produces, mostly in the liver. Think of it as a key messenger. When you exercise, especially with intense weight training, you send a signal to your brain. Your brain then tells your pituitary gland to release growth hormone. This growth hormone travels to your liver and instructs it to produce and release IGF-1. This whole process is really fundamental to how our bodies grow and repair themselves from birth through adulthood, playing a critical role in nearly every cell. So what does IGF-1 do once it's released into your bloodstream? Its main job is to stimulate cell growth and proliferation. Imagine your muscle cells are like tiny construction sites. After a tough workout, these sites are damaged and need rebuilding. IGF-1 is the foreman that arrives on the scene, shouting orders to start repairs and, more importantly, to build the muscle bigger and stronger than it was before. It signals the muscle cells to absorb more nutrients like amino acids and glucose, which are the building blocks and energy source for this new construction. This process is called muscle protein synthesis, and IGF-1 is one of its most potent activators. For any serious bodybuilder, the goals are simple. Build more muscle, recover faster to train harder. IGF-1 promises to supercharge both objectives, which is why it has become such a sought-after, albeit dangerous compound. The primary allure is its direct impact on muscle hyperplasia. This is different from hypertrophy, the growth of existing muscle cells. Hyperplasia is the creation of brand new muscle cells. Think of it this way. Hypertrophy is like making your existing muscle fibers bigger and thicker, while hyperplasia is like adding entirely new fibers to the muscle. This potential to create new muscle tissue is the holy grail for bodybuilders looking to break past their genetic limits. Another major benefit that attracts athletes to IGF-1 is its incredible impact on recovery time. After a grueling workout, your muscles are filled with microscopic tears that need to be repaired. This repair process is what makes you stronger, but it takes time and resources. IGF-1 accelerates this process dramatically by boosting nutrient delivery and protein synthesis directly at the site of the muscle damage. This means less time feeling sore and more time back in the gym, hitting the weights with full intensity. For a bodybuilder training 6 days a week, cutting recovery time in half can mean the difference between average progress and extraordinary gains over the course of a year. Beyond just building muscle, IGF-1 is also known for its potent anti-catabolic effects. Users of IGF-1 often report a perpetual skin-splitting pump, even when they're not in the gym. While the muscle-building promises of IGF-1 are significant, the potential risks are equally, if not more, profound. One of the most immediate and dangerous side effects is hypoglycemia, or dangerously low blood sugar. Because IGF-1 mimics insulin, it can shuttle too much glucose out of your bloodstream and into your cells. If your blood sugar drops too low, you can experience dizziness, confusion, and even fall into a diabetic coma, which can be fatal. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire without a gauge. You might get a bigger flame, but you risk a massive explosion if you're not meticulously careful about managing your carbohydrate intake around every single dose. The powerful growth-stimulating properties of IGF-1 are not selective. It doesn't just make your muscles grow, it can make everything grow. This includes your internal organs, a condition known as visceral organomegaly. Your heart can enlarge, your liver can enlarge, your kidneys can enlarge, your intestines can enlarge. This can lead to the so-called growth hormone gut or a distended abdomen seen in some pro bodybuilders, and it's extremely dangerous. An enlarged heart has to work much harder to pump blood, increasing your risk of cardiovascular disease and heart failure down the line. You can't see this happening in the mirror, but it's a silent and deadly process. Perhaps the most terrifying risk is its link to cancer. IGF-1's job is to promote cell growth. It's also the perfect environment for cancer cells to thrive. When you place the pros and cons of IGF-1 side by side, the picture becomes alarmingly clear. Accelerated muscle growth, hypoglycemic comas from a single miscalculated dose, silent creeping growth of internal organs, immense strain on the heart, shortening your lifespan. This fundamentally alters your internal anatomy in a way that can never be undone. The pursuit of larger biceps is not worth a failing heart. Using IGF-1 is taking out a loan against your health. You get the physique for a few years, but pay in chronic disease. Using IGF-1 without qualified medical supervision is a reckless gamble with your life. True strength is wisdom. Build sustainably and live a long, healthy life.